Just waiting to start up race 1. Well, it looks like we are about ready to go. I'll give you a quick rundown of the grid while we're waiting to start. The grid goes as follows. No, we won't, because we're jumping straight into it, because there's no need to set the grid. Going to jump on board with Loyal, because Loyal did what we commonly known as a Raven. Had a really good time. Ooh, somebody sends throttle out a shin Shin and Throttle have had early contact. Loyal remains at the back of the grid. "15 races today." Let's go a bit further up. See what's happening with Stevie. And the lovely black Ravenall duo sponsored. Got Nick behind him. Nick looked like he's under pressure from Yami. Oh, Yami was thinking about having a look. Victor definitely has a look. Throws his nose. Contact between Nick and Stevie. Fight contact on the inside. Yami's got the run on Nick. Oh, Yami gets forced onto the grass. He's going to go around the outsiders. Only lost a couple of places though. He's done alright. Just slight, again, contact with Kotze. Bradders and Takata up front in the identical cars. There's Raven, who didn't do a Raven in quali. Raven's got a run on Bradders. It's a difficult corner to overtake. The first corner, you touch any of those curbs, the car doesn't like you. There's a puff of smoke from Bradders' tyres. Again, it's only a 12 lap race, so the tyres shouldn't come into it at all. Looks like Throttle and Yami are going side by side. Laurie's not far behind. Kotze's not far in front. QPR, I'm sorry Jay, I can't give you much love for that one, mate. Yami gets it done under braking. Brakes well. May even get the undercut on Kotze in front. Yami brakes a lot later than Kotze does for the corner. Victor's all the way out back. See if there's any damage on that car. No damage. He's a fair way back at the moment. Well, doesn't seem to be getting any closer. Looks like Yami's in front of Kotze coming out the first corner. Heading into the second. Jump on board with 13th place Laurie as he takes a trip to the gravel. Interested to see what happened there, but he's got contact at the front by the looks of it. There's no slight engine damage. Ooh, there's a lot of smoke in front between Loyal and Viper. Loyal's not had a great race. Loyal's still on the rear of Viper. Had a really good time at a 45 in quali. It was just dirty. Couldn't get a clean lap. I imagine it's the curse of the first corner around Hockenheim. It's unfolded, looks like he's coming to join the party of the front four. They seem to be remaining station. Oh, look how the boss man's getting on. Currently on his own. Takes that almost perfect. See if Victor can make an impression after his poor start. Really interested to see what happened to Victor. Looks like Raven's under pressure from unfolded. Let's jump on board with unfolded for a little while. Got a good gap back up to Stevie. And this is going to be a cracking reverse grid race, this is. Please join me for the second race after this one as well, which is the reverse top 10. Throw in a couple of laps. I think Ravens. Oh, Christopher Fraser is going to be under a lot of pressure here from unfolded. No, it looks like a lot of drivers are sort of holding station as Yami gets behind the other car. Yami can get under braking. Looks like he's going to have better traction. Runs out wide, touches the curb. Yami throws his nose on the inside. Doesn't quite get the job done. He's going to be looking for traction coming out of this corner. Get himself accelerating. Looks like he's got the better line to give himself the slightly better acceleration. Closing the gap. Closing the gap. Can he make an impression before the braking zone? Or will he try and get it done under braking? Pulls out. Brakes squirrely from the car next to him. As he makes the move and he makes it look easy. Folded and Raven still tied together by less than a second. Taka's got less than a second lead. Oh, Kev's yawning. That's what happens as well. See Kotze and Throttle. Camel versus QPR. Make sure the Camel keeps his toe down. In case you're wondering, yes, that was a camel toe joke, and I'm slightly ashamed of myself. As you see, to go into the pits. Shin is out on his own, unfortunately. No damage, takes a slower line into the pits. See some of the other guys really attack it. See Loyal making some space, making some places up now. He's going to regret putting a Raven. Was that a disconnect or was that just shitty Forza? Who knows? Oh, we've lost somebody. In fact, we've lost two. Takata and Yami. Ooh, both of them were having a good race. Got to hand it over to Bradders at the minute. We've lost the leader. See if Raven got out in space. Oh, we got him in a lot of space. Christopher Fraser see what happens when you do a good, decent qualifying performance. Loyal's closed that gap to Throttle. Throttle looks a bit raggedy when we joined him. I think Loyal's doing the right thing here. Wouldn't be surprised if Viper carries on, and he does. Laurie hasn't pitted. Laurie finds himself in 7th place without a pit. Maybe he's going for the fastest lap for the second week in a row. Whoever gets fastest lap has to be known as the lorry. See where Loyal's going to come out. Loyal comes out. And that's not Loyal. Stay Loyal. Just behind Trigger and beside Cotsey, as Cotsey tries a bold move around the outside. He kept the traction going. He's going to have the inside line, which is going to pull him out straight in front of Loyal. Loyal's smart enough not to get involved in that one. He just pulls to the left, gets involved in a slight drag race down the not so straight. Tries to get it done under braking. Slight contact door to door, we can live with that. Cotsey gets the better drive out of the corner. There's somebody that was doing some cracking times in quali, just dirty. Loyal's not made much impression, he's in 11th and pitted. I think he can see himself past the two cars in front of him if he drives like he can. Does seem to be this is our closest battle we've got going on at the moment, so we'll stick with it. Got Victor 6 seconds behind, they're separated by 0.3. Question remains, can Loyal get the job done? We know he's quick enough. Oh, it looks like he's going to get the run now. He pulls out to the outside. Can Cotsey do anything to defend this into the first corner? Pulled in and Cotsey's taken the slipstream. Loyal's going to get a run on Throttle. Throttle carries the pit lane all the way to the end. Regains the track in a really nice looking way. To catch the timing being to the finish, sector 1. Can Loyal do anything against the cold tyres of Throttle? He's having a look on the inside, but I don't think he's even going to try it. He lets Jay take the defensive line. Hoping to get round on the outside. He does, but can't get any traction. Bradders enters the pit. Going to stay on board with Loyal. I don't think Loyal's going to be that interested in what's going on there. Nick and Bradders are in the pits. Oh, is that Bradders? Oh, as Raven comes around the final corner. I think Bradders is going to get out in front of him. Bradders has just regained the track. Puts Raven into a net second. Bradders is still, you've got to believe, in net first place. Raven will close the gap, but just not enough to make any impact. Nick makes it out just behind him. I believe Nick would probably be P5. Everything sorts itself out, but I will jump on board with Cotsey because we've just joined the choo-choo train of hell. Loyal still on the rear end of Throttle. I think Loyal can get the move done. He's still behind, he's not lost them. Loyal just can't close the gap enough. The gap's remained about half a second. Loyal will be swearing into his Vegemite sandwiches when he goes to school this afternoon. This evening. Bloody Australians and their time zone difference. As the lorry is creeping up to the rear end of Viper. Obviously not that close, 2 seconds. Gap appeared a lot smaller. As Viper throws himself into the pits. Lorry's in P2 again, fastest lap from last week. Loyal's remain in 9th place. It's a puff of smoke. Throttle's got on the back of the car in front. Throttle's on the inside. Throttle's going to make the move. Again, just can't seem to make an impact. Got to wonder whether these cars have got massive aero differences. Throttle takes the inside line. Oh, as he touches the grass, he's going to let Loyal through. Throttle through it. Oh, as Cotsey comes in from behind. He clouted the rear end. No damage going on there though. But that was a clout. No other word for it. Let's see if Loyal can make any impact. See what's going on a bit further up. I think 3rd and 2nd are still separated by a second. 12th place. Victor looks like he's going to go around the outside of Viper. That is an important spot to make because that is for reverse grid pole. Contact between the two. Victor gets the job done. Loyal's had a nice little recovery drive on this one. Fortunately, Throttle's dropped 2 seconds behind after his incident and the contact with Cotsey. There's a slight gap. No, the gaps remain the same. We'll stick with this one. Again, Loyal's got a lap and 3 corners. See if he can make any difference. Slight rear end twitch. And the Throttle just can't make any inroads there. Loyal's got such better traction coming out of nearly every corner. Loyal was a bit more aggressive. I think he probably would have had the move done by now. be... Yeah, we knew that was coming. The second you touch that outside curb, the car just wants to throw you into oblivion. And Loyal again, he's just not being aggressive. I don't know whether it's because it's like 2:30 in the morning where he is or something stupid like that. But, you know, he has come from last to 7th. Unfolded. Oh, no, again, it looks a lot closer on the map. Let's minimise that a bit. There you go, that gives me a much better look. Loyal's still trying to get past. Slight rear wheel spin. It's not worked out the way he planned it, that's for sure. Can he do anything in the final couple of corners? No, it doesn't look like he can. So Bradders with the win, followed by Raven, Unfolded, Stevie, Nick, Trigger, Loyal, unless he can make something doing out of the final corner. He can't. Then Throttle in 8th, Cotsy 9th, Victor 10th, Viper 11th, Laurie 12th, Shin 13th, Takata and Yami, non-finishers. So, come and join me in a couple of minutes for race 2.